Hey everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we're going to be doing my Andrew Cutter Picks of the Weeks. What is that? Well, for those of you that don't know, my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week video is where I take a look at this week in DC Comics, select the comic that I enjoyed the most, and call it my Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. And if at any time you want to see a full review of any of the comics mentioned in this video, you can just look back in my channel, and I already did an extensive review on each individual issue. In addition to that, I'm going to be doing any updates or news that has to do with this channel, which I actually do have some for this week. So, without any further ado, let's get into this week in DC Comics. Now, I've come to realize over the past 2 months, seeing that we're almost done with the second month in this DCN U52 New 52 thingamajiggy, is that this week, the third week of each month, is going to be my heaviest and probably my best week because it has some star-studded titles. This week we had Justice League, all these issue number 2s, Batman, Wonder Woman, Nightwing, Catwoman, Birds of Prey, Red Hood and the Outlaws, and Supergirl. And with the exception of Supergirl, Wonder Woman, and Justice League, it's a whole Batman week too. Before I actually give you guys this pick, I'm actually going to go through this week, because this week had some pretty heavy contenders for the Andrew Cutter Pick of the Week. Justice League issue number 2 continued the good stuff that we had in Justice League number 1. And like I said, a lot of people were upset because it's a slow-moving, paced comic, but I like that. I like the fact that each character is getting their own time to shine, and it's kind of a Brave and the Bold team-up turning into a team-up book, which feels like the classic Justice League comic, which started off in Brave and the Bold. And its overall was a good issue with minor faults to it, and the only fault was really, although Superman was a badass, he kind of came off as a little bit of an uncontrollable prick, and Green Lantern continues to be a dumbass. Let me just adjust the light so you can see better. Then we had Batman issue number 2, which Scott Snyder is just hitting it out of the ballpark constantly. Continues the mystery with the Court of Owls. I think I said Council of Owls last time. The Court of Owls. So, great issue. Wonder Woman is just an all-star comic. This comic is great. It is just well done. It is beautiful. I am happy with that. Nightwing was good, just as good as the last issue, and we're continuing Dick Grayson being where he belongs as Nightwing. That is his persona. And then we have Catwoman, which was better than last week. Judd Winnick has a good feel for the character, and we're getting to see a lot more with her here. Birds of Prey, which is turning out to be one of my favorite titles coming out of this relaunch that I didn't think I was going to like that much. It may not be Gal Simone's or Chuck Dixon's Birds of Prey, but it has a great team on it so far, Black Canary, and it's the Black Canary I love, the one on her own that's not with that asshole Green Arrow. We have Starling, which is a new character who I am starting to love, and Katana, who is one of my favorite characters. I really love Katana. I really love she's in this book. Red Hood and the Outlaws, which was Mesa Mesa, a good Jason Todd book, but really there's no need for Red Arrow or Starfire. I really actually kind of wished this was Red Hood with, let's say, Cassandra Cain, because she could be kind of an outlaw. And then throw in another character, maybe Renee Montoya as a question. I mean, if you really want to go for Batman family people, you can have Cassandra Cain, and you could have maybe Renee Montoya, which is a great character to have along. Or you can throw in some other characters too. I mean, it doesn't have to be Batman family. I honestly think Cassandra Cain should have been in this title because she would have been fun in this title. But you can throw in some other characters in there that may not be from the Batman universe. Let's just take someone at random. No, Lady Shiva is from the Batman universe, and plus we already have Cassandra Cain on there. Just off the top of my head, I am going through maybe Raven, although that's just kind of as awkward as Starfire being on there. But, you know, you get my point. You can fill in the void with other characters. It really wouldn't much matter. This is a Jason Todd book. But this was the Mesa Mesa book of the week. And then Supergirl, which is still playing it safe, but there's a good storyline hook at the end, and I am wanting to see what happens. So, as you can see, we have some solid picks for the Andrew Cutter pick of the week. The comic that I enjoyed the most. And I loved this week. But if I have to pick one issue from this week that I enjoyed the most, and remember, these Andrew Cutter picks are my complete bias picks. These are just the ones that I love the most. This was tough for me, but I have to go for the second month running. Batman, issue number 2 as my Andrew Cutter pick of the week. Justice League and Wonder Woman came really damn close to being my Andrew Cutter pick of the week, but Scott Snyder is just doing a bang-up job on this. I really don't have to go in detail about it, but he really understands Bruce. He's making Gotham out to be like its own character, and he's giving Gotham history. And this isn't anything that I'm sure you haven't heard from a Scott Snyder interview. The Court of Owls is a great secret organization. Owls are actually my favorite birds. I love owls. They're the representation of wisdom, and they're also birds of prey. But great villains, and you know, it's kind of funny. Batman's opposite is always Owl, like Owl Man. Now we have the Court of Owls. So you know, really understands Bruce, really understands characters, and you know, Scott Snyder has a great voice for this comic. He did a great job with Dick Grayson, but I think he's doing just as good, if not possibly better, with with Bruce. So, Batman issue number 2 is once again the second month running. My Andrew Cutter pick of the week. This was a great issue. Like I said, Justice League and Wonder Woman came close, but I have to give it to Batman. So on the whole, this was a pretty damn good week. No bad comics. Red Hood and the Outlaws was messa, and you know what? I want to take a second to talk about Red Hood and the Outlaws. Here we go. The thing about Red Hood and the Outlaws is it's not a bad comic. It's just not the comic that you would expect from what is happening from this comic. I gave it, I think, a 2.5 out of 5 stars, and I stand by that rating. It was okay, but the thing is when it comes down to it, it's just Jason Todd's book. And Scott Lobdell said that Red Hood and the Outlaws isn't supposed to be a team-up book. It's not like the Justice League where Superman picks up in, "Hell, Jordan, you should come down and we should team up and face against Metahumanite." No, it's Red Hood and just whoever kind of comes along. I think Scott Lobdell even said that there could be possibly more outlaws. It's not like they live together. You know, Red Hood could leave for a while and someone else could take his place. And then, Starfire could leave for a while and she could take her place. But the problem in doing that is you're having so many guest stars show up that Jason Todd is the only character being developed. Which I don't mind. I love Jason Todd. I'm in the Jason Todd camp. But like I said, if you're going to have a book like this, you need to kind of give focus to everyone. I'm kind of hoping next issue we got to focus on Arsenal more than actually the other two. As much as I want him to deal with Starfire and kind of, you know, fix her up, I'm actually kind of, you know, Arsenal is probably the least developed. How did he get in this position? Obviously, he didn't have his daughter. Obviously, he wasn't with Cheshire. But what was his relationship with Oliver Queen? I heard it's more of a partnership than actually a sidekick mentor role. How did he get in the position that he is now? Is it because of him using substances? I'm really curious. I'm really actually very curious on Arso more than anyone. So I kind of want to see what happens because I liked Roy a lot before the relaunch, and I hope he doesn't revert to a comical character. I really hope he does have Leon again. I hope he does. This is the only Messa comic, but on a whole, this week was good, and like I said, if you want a full review of each individual issue, just go right ahead. On my channel, I have them all up. So we have a couple of updates and news for this week. First and foremost is I did get Batman Arkham City, and I am playing it, and I want to say I'm good halfway through. I'm at the part... If you've already played it, I'm at the part where Talia just saved Bruce by making a deal with the Joker, and I just beat up a bunch of Hugo Strange's men. I infiltrated Wonder Tower, is it? So far, this is a good game. Really like it. The funny thing about this game, and I love the open worldness of it. The funny thing about this game is, at parts, is really easy, and at parts, it's like, holy shit. But it is. I'm not going to give a full review in this video. I'll review it when I'm finished it. But on a whole, it is good. I'm enjoying it. Unfortunately, I can't DLC Catwoman, even though I have the redemption code, because I don't have Xbox Live. But yes, I will do a review of this. A funny story. Funny story. My girlfriend wanted to hang out. My girlfriend always loves to hang out whenever we get a chance, and as do I. I love the girl more than anything in the world. But, you know, I want to play video games too. So she asked if we were hanging out on Tuesday, and this had a midnight release, but I didn't pick it up. And I said, yeah, we'll hang out on Tuesday. Will you be home before I go to work? And she said, yeah, why? I'm bringing down my Xbox. She said, why? Well, it's because I'm going to play Batman Arkham City. So, the 2 hours and 30 minutes that I was there, I devoted 2 hours to Batman Arkham City and 30 minutes to my girlfriend. I felt like an asshole, but at least I got to play the game. I more than made up for it because I haven't played the game since until Thursday, which was yesterday. So I played a good 2 or 3 hours today. I'm going to have to put it down for a bit because I have studying to do. I have so much shit I have to study for. But I wanted to get these videos out of the way. So I will be doing a review of Arkham City, and I will give my full opinion. Like I said, it's a good game, and I kind of like the approach that they took on it. I'm interested to see where it goes from here. Next thing is I finished Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. This is actually not my copy. When I buy it, I buy the softcover. This is a hardcover. I got this from my buddy. Actually, a different person that I made the bet with. For those of you that don't know, I've made a bet with someone at work, and the bet was plain this. I would read the Harry Potter books, and I would read watch the movies. And in turn, she would pick up Batman regularly, and she stuck to her end of the bargain, and I stuck to my end. So I've been getting books from her, but unfortunately she's been at school, and she's only come back every other weekend. She hasn't been able to give me copies, so my buddy Johnny, who I call Johnny Cage, I nickname everyone that I have as a friend. I call him Johnny Cage. He gave me Order of the Phoenix, so I finished it, and I will have a review up, and I am going to jump right into Half-Blood Prince, I think, is next. And I'm probably going to watch the movie later. Usually I watch the movie right after I finish the book, but my car's in the shop, so I won't be able to pick it up. Plus, I have too much stuff to do this week, so I'm probably, and I have Batman Arkham City. So, but expect a review of this possibly today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to do the review right after this, and then yeah, I'm going to continue the Harry Potter books. I have interesting opinions on this and see where it goes. You know, I should put this right here. Any other updates? One little comment, one little thing is I've been getting a few messages and a few comments and just a few things from various different people asking for help on certain stuff. And a few people have asked me if I could do a video with them, or if I can give them shout-outs in my videos, or if I can help them out by putting a video on their site or whatever. I'm always willing to help out people. But these are the ways I will help out people. I will give you guys a shout out, and I will only do shout outs though if we do some collaboration together. So if you need help with your channel or with your website, if you guys want to kind of get more viewers, or if you guys want to just have fun doing something, I am always open to doing a collaboration, maybe doing a video together. Maybe a sit-down blog video together, and that video will be on your channel, and I just tell people about it, and then they can go to it. Or if you have a site, I am always open to doing podcast videos or stuff like that. So if you have a channel or if you have a website that you're just starting up, I'm always willing to help out people. And the reason why I'm saying this, and allow me to clarify this, the reason why I'm saying this is because my channel, I do my channel to help people. I do it to try to inform people and try to make them do the best decisions they can when picking up their comics or picking up whatever they do. That's why I do this channel. I said this before, I say this again. I get paid for it, but I would do this whether I get paid for it or not. I did this for X amount of years before YouTube started paying me. And like I said, that's the main reason why I do this channel, is to help people. And if I can help people in any way I can, I will do so. I'm not Superman, I can't help everyone at once, but if you are a reviewer, if you are a blogger, if you're someone that talks about whatever, and if there's a way I could help you, I'm always open to helping my fellow comic book fans, my fellow geekish fans, not fans of me, just fellow comic book fans, fellow fans of anything. I would help you guys out because we're one big community, and I believe in unity. I believe in helping each other out and, just working together. Because when it comes down to it, I'm just another comic book schmuck, just like you guys. And I want to help out as many people as I can. So if you guys, if you want to do a video blog or if you want to do a podcast or anything like that and you want some help, just let me know. Send a private message and we can work out the details. I just downloaded Skype, but I have no idea to use it. Okay? Oh, and also, nah, never mind. Anyways, so those are the updates. Batman Arkham City review will probably be up in a week or two. Like I said, I have a lot of schoolwork, but I busted through a shitload of the game in the past 2 days. I've been playing games so long that I just know how to go right through them. And then I'm going to do the Order of the Phoenix review now, and I'm either going to post it up after this video, or I'm going to post it up on Saturday before I go to work. But yes, and if you need help with anything, just let me know, okay? But I'm not going to do the whole you sub, I sub thing or give you a random shout out. Video blogs or podcasts and stuff like that. And when it comes down to it, the Andrew Carter pick of the week was Batman issue number 2, second month running and good issue, but overall this week was good. And as always, if you want to see individual review of these comics, just look up on my channel. If you have any questions or comments, just please leave them. I know I've been slow on my messages on YouTube. I'm sorry for the slow response. Like I said, I've just been busy. So please forgive me. Please be patient. And as always, this is Andrew saying peace out for now.